And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now as the Thunder will be going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers. This is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And so for Kevin Durant, so many years in Oklahoma City, and I mean, this has been his franchise since he's come into the league in Seattle and OKC. Free agency at the end of the season. Shaq, if you're in his shoes, what sort of things are you considering right now?
Well, he's the biggest player to hit unrestricted free agency since LeBron's decision. So my question to him is,
well, weather always a concern here in the Plains. Lightning striking in the distance. Oklahoma, no stranger to thunderstorms. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Let's see. Payne comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Williams in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the Trailblazers, Ilyasova comes in for Monty Eunice. And Dudley subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. On the floor for Portland, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Ilyasova out there with Plumlee. And it's Dudley in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Over in the corner, Lillard. And Cantor pulls it down.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Henderson comes in for Roberson. And McLemore subbed in for Payne.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, you can have, you're right. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they were number 2 distributing the basketball. This team always makes the extra pass and does a good job executing its offense. That leads to good shots and good scores.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a 1-2, and the Thunder with some changes. Dion Waiters checked in for Enes Kanter. Payne comes in for Andre Roberson. And it's Williams in for Russell Westbrook. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Payne out there with Williams. And it's Waiters in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Henderson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Then McLemore, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Williams in for Payne. And then for the Trailblazers, Ed Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Dudley comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for McCollum. On the floor for Portland, Jared Dudley out there with Monty Eunice. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Davis. And it's Crabbe in at the 2 spot. Here's Kanter. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Crabbe. Pass to Lillard. And he banks in the layup.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
We were men amongst boys tonight.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. What'd you think, Shaq?
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly.
Oh, say does that.
It's the home of the Jazz here in Utah as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah, and the Energy Solution. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams in at point guard. Steven Adams is out there with Durant. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And Kevin Durant.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get back and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounding. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
And for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's in at point guard. Henderson out there with Durant, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's McLemore in at the shooting guard position. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Burke and Exum in the backcourt. Favors is out there with it, and it's Burks in at the 3 spot.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
It's stolen by Adams. The pull-up, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Henderson. And that's now 6 points for Freak. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Durant kicks to Williams. Back to Durant. Great D that time from Favors.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Williams. Shot to end this cold run. Burke can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going down when he is that open.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Get some ball movement. Run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Slow down inside, or run some pick and roll up top.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far now. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams, he's in at the point. Smith out there with Henderson. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint.
And the Thunder making a switch here. McGary's checked in. And stolen by Hayward. Shot from 12. And that's good for 2. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Williams can't hit.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
They set the screen. Exum kicks to Burke. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And that's now 6 points for Trey Burke. The Thunder leading by 22. Williams kicks to Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, I thought maybe they...
The Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Outside Williams.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
1:44 left in the game. Pass to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. And that one's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. And he gets the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Jazz.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Westbrook. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to Atlanta. Payne passes to Williams. Burks' shot is good.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
And McLemore kicks to Williams. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the 3, and the shot is good.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Burke can't get it to go. Williams attacking. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head. Attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, Kenny.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's passing like that. Makes him run lanes faster, cut to the back.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Suns in Phoenix. Well, for the Suns, they'd like to play well to start this season's series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all love
real
the Shaq.
life. Everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq said.
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got.
And I'm at it again. There go that flow, bringing tragedy.
Wide open roadways of downtown Phoenix, shining as dusk falls. Now for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz in Utah. And they're here for Phoenix. Lewis checked in for Chandler. Hansbrough comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Knight's checked in for Warren. And it's Brooks in for Eric Bledsoe. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Henderson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Payne, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Williams in for Russell Westbrook. So the Thunder 5 right now. Williams, he's in at the point. Adams is out there with Durant. Then it's Henderson. And it's Payne in at the shooting guard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first
He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game. The first one falls. Payne hits them both. And after just 1 quarter of play, and Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room. Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Brandon Knight is out there with Brooks. Then it's John Lure. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Booker in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Williams passes to Adams. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone. They didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Williams from outside. The Thunder with another miss. Suns trail by 17. Knight dishes to Larkin. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Knight wide open. And that one comes up a bit short.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Larkin. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. No good from Booker.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Thunder running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, I'm...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team shoot. It's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Roberson. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. Russell Westbrook out there with Williams. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And Booker kicks to Hansbrough. Warren the pass to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. From the arc. The shot misses. Nice D from Durant.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Hansbrough, a screen on Westbrook. Bledsoe kicks to Hansbrough. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Williams with the drive, and he gets it to go.
Come on now.
Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Chandler with the screen on Westbrook. Feeds it to Booker from deep. And Cantor pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And Chandler's. And here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Inside, here's Booker. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Williams for 3, and that one's good.
Let's go.
Williams has got 7.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. He dishes it to Booker. Outside for Bledsoe. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ibaka with the screen on Bledsoe. Here's Cantor. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And that was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. To the middle. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 16.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
The drive by Cantor. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's 10 points for Enes Kanter.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Hansbrough, a screen on Westbrook. To the paint. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Suns have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. He's off on the first. And the Suns here with a different look. Some changes. Lewis checked in for Hansbrough. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Shane Larkin. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Mitch McGary's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Then McLemore, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Williams in for Payne. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Mirza Teletovic out there with John Lure. And it's Len in at center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Hansbrough's checked in for Lure. Thomas comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's Larkin in for Eric Bledsoe. Knight. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Len sets a screen for Knight, and Thomas has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix no good that time either. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Russell Westbrook. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Suns making a change here. Brooks checked in. It's stolen by McLemore. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And Thomas has it in the corner. The shot, just 5 on the clock. And the Suns miss again. Now here's Waiters. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy.
Hey.
Kevin, the 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our...
He made a big impact with it.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.